Greetings, true believers. This is J.A.R. 369. Welcome back for another figure review. Today, I'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Retro Wave, the Rhino, made by Hasbro. Ah, yes. Look at this packaging of the figure. It's just the usual retro carded packaging with the Marvel Spider-Man, but this packaging is huge. Probably the same size as the Kingpin figure that I reviewed a long time ago. But anyway, let's take a look at the packaging. You can see the window exposing the figure and the accessories. Here's a cool artwork image based on the animated series, I think. You get the Spider-Man logo right there. All the way to the top, it's recommended for ages 4+. Rampaging Rhino. Warning choking hazard. Hasbro logo right there. And on the back, here's the picture of the figure, like how to swap the alternate hands and head. And here's like the bio about the character. Go ahead, pause the video in several different languages. And here's all the figures from the Spider-Man Retro line. You get Spider-Man Spider Armor MK1, which I'm more familiar with that armor from the Spider-Man PS4 game. As a skin, Hammerhead, Symbiote Spider-Man, Ben Reilly Spider-Man, Shocker, and the Hobgoblin. Well, that's about it for the packaging. Let's take out this monstrous Rhino out of the package. Here's the Rhino out of the package. Let's take a closer look at the figure. Man, take a look at the head sculpt. I gotta admit, I would say Hasbro did really a great job with the head sculpt. Very well like the character from, well, the animated series. To be honest, I only knew him from the Spider-Man PS4 game and also the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, in those versions, he's just wearing like some sort of a armor that is similar to the rhinoceros. But in the comics and the animated series, he obviously looks like he's wearing a real skin of the rhino, I would say. But that's not bad. There's like some little bit texturing like right there. And some cracks or skin marks over there. And you get the eye on both sides. You get the horns here. And take a look at the face. You get the angry looking expression face. Kind of reminds me of Juggernaut, I would say. And now let's move on to the body. There's some texturing all over the whole figure on the Rhino. I'd say they did really not too bad of the texturing. And you can see some of the shades of gray areas on the like the arms, the abs, and the chest. Has a nice sculpting on all over the figure. And take a look at the hands. You can see he has the fisted hands, and you can see some wrinkles to it, and you can see like the little nail on the thumb painted in. There's nothing much else. Take a look at the lower legs. You can see some more sculpting details there. And you get to the feet, the rhinoceros feet there. You can see some scratches and some toenails with some scuff marks detailed on there. On the back, nothing much. You can see more gray shade of coloring there. Same thing on some lower. I mean, look in the back, it's all pretty, it looked ashy, so I'm pretty sure the Rhino forgot the lotion in the back of his costume. And on the bottom, there's some legalese and 2 peg holes in the bottom of his feet there. Overall, for the figure itself, I'd say Hasbro did really an awesome job. And I think this figure looks really good. Now, moving on to articulation, the head does go fully rotate. Well, it doesn't go fully rotate because it's hindered by the chin right here, the crimson chin. But does have the hinge that goes down this low and goes up this high. The arms do go fully rotate and does go in and out. Upper arms rotation, single joint elbows, wrists do rotate and hinge. abs can go crunch this forward for this low. It doesn't go up all the way high, but there's some waist articulation. That's cool. Legs kick forward and back, in and out. Upper leg rotation. Single jointed knees. And there's the ankles go pivot forward back. And ankle pivot side to side. Well, there's not too much articulation with this figure, but hey, it's a big figure. He might have like just single jointed elbows and single jointed knees. But still, the articulation, you can still give this guy some crazy action pose abilities. Hell, you could give him the running pose, where he charge after Miles or Peter Parker. Again, I only knew him from the game, just like that. Now, moving on for accessories. He does come with interchangeable hands, the grabbing hands right here. You see some sculpting details on the hands there. And also take a look at the fingers. You can see there's some nails painted there. You can have him like interchangeable with him holding the Peter Parker or Spider-Man. Peter Parker, Spider-Man to grab it on or something like that. But I'm gonna leave the fists hands on here. And finally, he does come with the interchangeable head, the more serious expression head. Like if you don't like him with his teeth are showing, let me do this off camera. There we go. And replace this head here and there. Man, I think this head sculpt looks menacing. Yeah, looks really good. Overall, for the figure itself, I'd say that Hasbro did a great job with this figure. The sculpting on the figure looks really good. The articulation, well, very bit limited, but you can still give him some crazy action pose abilities. Accessories, well, nothing much, just interchangeable hands and head. That's all. I really wish it came with, I don't know, some other accessories, I believe. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure what type of accessories that the Rhino uses. Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't use any, like, some sort of a conveyor belt or something like that. Or anything that hit, just his whole body's pretty much gonna kill Spider-Man for like 1 second. Pretty much. But hey, still not a bad figure. If you missed out on the Build-A-Figure version of the Rhino figure, you know, that Build-A-Rhino figure wave from a long time ago, then this figure is a must-have for your collection. Or if you already have the Build-A-Figure, then it's a easy pass. Or you could go ahead and pick him up if you want like a more comic, accurate version of the Rhino. There he is. There's your chance. Go ahead and pick him up. So at the end of the day, it's a really an awesome figure. Again, I still recommend getting this figure. For my rate, I'm going to give the Marvel Legends, the Rhino figure, I'm just going to give him a 9 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you did, please consider like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and turn on the bell icon to be notified new videos. Finally, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both links will be in the description down below. That's all I have to say. This is the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Retro Wave, the Rhino figure made by Hasbro. And this is J.A.R. 369. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on my next review. And remember, keep on collecting.